Sing, O Muse, of great Achilles and his wrath, which brought such woe on the men of Greece and Troy alike. Sing of mighty warriors who fell on the naked shore, whose unburied limbs devouring dogs and hungry vultures tore. Sing of princes answering honor's call, of mortal men defying gods and fate. Recall for us the age of heroes, where combat marked the man. Tell us of the age when single warriors with the strength of armies stood firm and defied the will of deceitful gods. Remind us, lest we forget, of the long, cruel years when Grecian and Trojan blood mingled in the dry earth in a war that tore the world asunder.
Have they seen us?
They have.
Can you taste it? I do not talk of the salt in the air, but the blood of Trojans on the edge of your swords. Honor compels us to this land, but glory awaits you. Ready your arms! Weapons ready, men! Watch out! We'll have to go around Achilles. Myrmidonas! Show them what the greatest sons of Achaia are made of!
You trespass, Greek. You will go no further.
By the gods! They spit stones! What are they?
Face us with your spears like men! Cowards!
We should follow the river to the north, Achilles. Perhaps then we can find a path up to the ridge. The men on that ship are outnumbered. We should help
Help defend the other ships. The Trojans will send reinforcements.
get up there quickly and stop the stone thrower.
Face me, and you commit suicide, warrior. Die!
We have to find a way up there! Now! Get to the stone thrower before it inflicts more damage.
Is this a warrior? Or simply a wall of hide?
I'm gonna tear your flesh from your bones!
Help me push, Achilles! A battle worthy of legend, is it not?
Victory over a wooden beast?
Still, it was a victory. And many more await us. Troy's days are numbered.
The longer it takes to save this Spartan queen, the better.
Sing, O Muse, of great Achilles and his wrath, which brought such woe on the men of Greece and Troy alike. Sing of mighty warriors who fell on the naked shore, whose unburied limbs devouring dogs and hungry vultures tore. Sing of princes answering honor's call, of mortal men defying gods and fate. Recall for us the age of heroes, where combat marked the man. Tell us of the age when single warriors with the strength of armies stood firm and defied the will of deceitful gods. Remind us, lest we forget, of the long, cruel years when Grecian and Trojan blood mingled in the dry earth in a war that tore the world asunder.
Have they seen us?
They have.
Can you taste it? I do not talk of the salt in the air, but the blood of Trojans on the edge of your swords. Honor compels us to this land, but glory awaits you. Ready your arms! Weapons ready, men! Watch out! We'll have to go around Achilles. Myrmidonas! Show them what the greatest sons of Achaia are made of! Arrows! Cover yourself!
You trespass, Greek. You will go no further.
stones! What are they?
Face us with your spears like men! Cowards!
We should follow the river to the north, Achilles. Perhaps then we can find a path up to the ridge. The men on that ship are outnumbered. We should help them.
Help defend the other ships. The Trojans will send reinforcements.
We should get up there quickly and stop the stone thrower.
Face me, and you commit suicide, warrior. Die!
quickly! We have to find a way up there! Now! Get to the stone thrower before it inflicts more damage.
Is this a warrior? Or simply a wall of hide?
I'm gonna tear your flesh from your bones!
Help me push, Achilles! A battle worthy of legend, is it not?
Victory over a wooden beast?
Still, it was a victory. And many more await us. Troy's days are numbered.
The longer it takes to save this Spartan queen, the better.
Such was the beginning of the end of Troy. On that sad day, her shining shores were ravaged by the savage thunder of 1,000 ships, carrying the kings and princes of Greece, led by Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, like Charon leading the dead across the river Styx into the jaws of Hades.
Hail, Odysseus, and well met.
We've got the Trojans on the run.
You, King Agamemnon, stayed in the safety of your ship.
Achilles. Mind your tongue, Achilles. We all answer to my brother Agamemnon.
Never mind him, Menelaus. Achilles forgets that some men are built for combat, some to lead.
And some are so...
What would you have us do, King Agamemnon?
I'm relying on all of you to secure the area around our future camp. Waste no time. Now, brother, we must see about the unloading of our ships. There is much to be done.
Listen, there are a number of positions we must secure if we are to defend this area. Trojans!
Agamemnon thinks he can order me to do his bidding.
Agamemnon leads at the request of Menelaus. We are bound by oath to serve him.
Arrows! Cover yourselves!
More Trojan blood to be spilled!
lay down our lives for you!
Trojan sheep yearning for slaughter! Enemy reinforcements are approaching!
We cannot let them
Listen, there are a number of positions we must secure if we are to defend this area. Trojans! Arrows! Cover yourselves! Trojan reinforcements! Listen, there are a number of positions we must secure if we are to defend this area. Trojans!
Agamemnon thinks he can order me to do his bidding.
Agamemnon leads at the request of Menelaus. We are bound by oath to serve him.
Arrows! Cover yourselves! Trojan reinforcements!
Years ago, my father's army brought Troy to her knees. Now, the might of all the Greeks has descended upon them, and they will not withstand us!
More Trojan blood to be spilled!
We need your help! My princes, we will lay down our lives for you!
What glory is there in claiming this dirt?
Achilles, we can't protect our camps without holding this ground.
Ah! More Trojan sheep yearning for slaughter! Enemy reinforcements are approaching!
Retake our positions.
More Trojan sheep yearning for slaughter! Enemy reinforcements are approaching!
We cannot let them retake our positions.
More Trojan sheep, yearning for slaughter! Enemy reinforcements are approaching!
You cannot let them retake our intended to keep the peace, and instead it unleashed this carnage. I started it. I must finish it.
Why would the kings of the Ithacans, Myrmidones, Salaminioi, Mykanaioi, and many more set sail in 1,000 ships to lay siege against the fair city of Troy? It was in Sparta, many years ago, that the spark was lit. Those same kings were assembled together not to wage war, but to compete for the love of the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen, daughter of Tyndareus, king of Sparta.
It seems you have a problem to solve, King Tyndareus.
Ah, welcome, my friend Odysseus, king of Ithaca. Indeed, I do. I am to choose one of them to be my daughter's husband. But I'm afraid that once I make my choice...
the others might feel cheated and cause trouble.
Indeed. I've refused all their gifts. I show no undue preference. I cannot send them away for fear of losing friendships and creating enemies.
Happily, I am not part of your problem. My heart is already taken by Penelope.
Have you asked my brother for his daughter's hand?
I may need your help in that regard.
Next challenger!
These games won't decide who wins Helen's hand. She has asked me to choose Menelaus. I do not want to refuse her. What can I do?
I think I may have the solution to your problem. But in return, I need your help persuading your brother to relinquish the hand of the lovely Penelope.
Always the schemer, Odysseus. If you can help secure a peaceful marriage for my Helen, then I will intercede in your name for Penelope's hand.
It's very simple. What you need is an oath.
An oath?
To be given by all of them before you announce your choice.
An oath. What kind of an oath? I swear before the princes of the world and the Olympians in the sky.
I swear before the princes of the world and the Olympians in the sky.
To protect the marriage of Helen, Queen of Sparta, no matter who shall be her husband.
To protect the marriage of Helen, Queen of Sparta, no matter who shall be her husband.
So were the kings of Greece tricked into peace by a simple oath.
Menelaus, you are my husband.
And the gods laughed at these simple acts of men, for they knew that within that simple oath was sown the tragedy that would launch the 1,000 ships. What happened next will be debated until the end of time. Some say Helen willingly left her husband to follow Paris back to Troy. Others insist he abducted her against her will.
Helen, I cannot leave here with just the memory of the last few days. Come with me to Troy.
But I must take pause and leave the story of Prince Paris for another time. I will then tell you of Aphrodite's treachery and the young prince's folly. Who can blame Menelaus for claiming his right to retribution? Enraged, he called on the kings and princes of Greece to honor their oath, with promises of rich plunder and treasure. So was assembled the greatest army the world had ever seen. And together they set sail for Troy, under the leadership of powerful Agamemnon, Menelaus's brother, king of Mycenae. The mighty walls of Troy loomed above the Greeks, and dashed any hope of a quick and easy war. Those who retreated behind the impregnable walls found refuge and safety. Many of those who were caught outside either found solace in a cruel and sudden death, or abject desperation in lifelong slavery. The Trojans rallied. They stormed out of their gates in defense of their homes, their families, their king. Fiercer blood runs through the veins of those who defend, and fiercer still runs the blood through the veins of men when they follow a great leader like Hector, the greatest of Priam's sons. He was the one who led his men in aid of those still beyond the walls.
Inside the gates! Hurry!
Hector, there are more citizens left in the fields.
Go! Get to the city! Please! Don't leave us to die! within the city walls!
My lords! Help us, please!
Get to the city! You'll be safe inside Troy's walls. The Greeks are setting up a camp nearby. We should drive them back. One of the Myrmidones. Be on your guard, Hector. Their reputation is not exaggerated.
You must be a Trojan prince, brother to the snake. Why do you fight to protect a coward? You cannot win against the might of Greece! Curse you, son of Troy! We'll meet again.
And yet, why did Priam not return Helen to Menelaus, her husband? So much suffering, so many lives would have been spared. Nothing simple is ever easy. Fear and doubt fester secretly in the hearts of men, condemning their lives into the darkness of guilt. So was Priam guilty of a sin which he hid from all who knew him, until his shameful act reared its dark head and came back to face him and demand retribution. It happened years before the war, when the gods looked favorably upon Troy and showered it with peace and plenty. That year, the altars were kept burning with offerings to the gods. King Priam sought the best bull in the land and offered it as a prize in a tournament. It was a great day. The first day of the end.
Amazing! People of Troy! Alexandros, the shepherd!
Quite a beauty, isn't he?
It's my bull, stolen from my herd.
It's a prize offered by King Priam for the games. Are you saying the king stole it?
His servants did, to keep the gold they were to buy it with. It's my bull.
Well, if you want to get it back, you've got quite a challenge on your hands. That is Deiphobus, Prince of Troy. I hear he's the finest swordsman of Priam's many sons. And Hector, the eldest prince.
Sparring against common men was an easy task, but facing Deiphobos was too much of a risk for Alexandros. Instead of competing for the bull against Troy's champions, the young shepherd untied the ropes holding the beast and pulled it out of the arena. Deiphobos would not stand for this insult and went after the young man. Alexandros fled through the streets of Troy to the altar of Zeus, where he hoped to find sanctuary.
Paris! He is Paris!
What?
The lost son of Priam has returned.
Don't speak to me of my lost son. Your delusions have brought me enough pain already, Cassandra.
He is your son.
Young man, who is your father?
My father was Agelaus, a shepherd, as am I.
Agelaus? He was a valued servant in my court. The man I trusted to take my Paris.
You are the torch which brings fire and death to Troy.
Great King! King Priam!
Father!
Forgive me, O great King. Have mercy. I could not bring myself to do what you asked of me. Have mercy on him. It is I who should be punished for disobeying you, sire.
Never has disobedience been so welcome. It's true. The day you were born, Isakos, the sacred seer, foretold that you would be the ruin of Troy. His words were never false. So I ordered Agelaus to take the child from his crib and end his life. From this moment on, you are a true prince of Troy, my Paris, and none shall ever threaten you again.
So as Paris returned to Priam's household, the Shepherd Prince became known throughout the Troas and was envied for his beauty and strength. It was Aphrodite, goddess of love, who years later drove Paris to Sparta and into Helen's arms, kindling a love that ignited a fire that consumed the world. How could Priam refuse anything his son asked of him? It was with a heavy heart that he welcomed Helen when Paris brought her to Troy. Guilt so easily forces men to act against their own interests. The people of Troy took pause to think, to doubt, to wait. They knew it was only a matter of time, that there was a price to pay for a father's love, a father's guilt towards his forgotten son. They did not wait for long. Helen watched the battle waged in her name and felt the rage against her, same as a dying beast sees vultures circling above it, waiting for their time to feast on its carcass. Likewise did Paris endure the scorn from Greek and Trojan alike. He was not only the cause of all their misery, but also the only hope for their deliverance. This was, after all, his fight, his cause, his battle to win or lose.
Helen, do not blame yourself for Troy's misery. I am the one who caused it, and I am the one who must end it.
Deiphobos! Paris? I cannot believe my eyes! There are no altars to hide behind out here! Why are you here, Paris? Has Helen driven you from her bed?
I may deserve your censure, Dephobos. It is time I face the consequences of what I have done.
You speak like a true prince, brother. Our men need our help. Lead the way. Let's restore their faith in us and in your honor.
Here! Over here! Help us, please!
By the gods!
You've wished me dead for years, Dephobos.
Paris, I only wish for this war to end.
And it shall, one way or another. You've wished me dead for years, Deiphobus.
Paris, I only wish for this war to end.
And it shall, one way or another.
Help us!
You have saved us!
You reclaim your honor like the desert craves water, brother.
But come, there are more of our men in peril.
You warned me against going to Sparta. You knew.
Cassandra dreamed that you would bring only death upon your return.
No one ever believes Cassandra. None of this would have happened.
You cannot change the will of the gods.
Onward, Paris! You are riding on the wings of victory!
That should do. It's not yet enough. I need to face the man I've wronged.
You want to issue a challenge? Are you sure, brother?
It's the only way. For better or for worse, the war ends today.
Paris, may the gods be with you.
I wish you well, brother.
Menelaus! The last time I saw you, I greeted you as a friend. Today, I meet you as my enemy.
Today, one of us shall fall for the love of Helen. If it is to be you, will you promise that the kings of Greece leave Troy forever?
And if you are the one to grace the gates of Hydas tonight, will Helen be returned to me?
Those are the terms.
So be it!
One of us dies today, Menelaus.
Karen is waiting for you. I welcomed you into my home.
You have fought for many long years for my honor. Now at last, I will end the war which I started. Aphrodite came to my aid, took me away from the battle. I am saved.
You are. I wonder how many will rejoice.
Is this the honor a Trojan prince shows in a challenge of his own issue? Is this what Helen left me for?
We cannot abandon him. He's our father's son.
It's useless. The gods have already determined our fate.
Years passed, but the walls of Troy stood firm and impregnable. The long stalemate took a toll on the Greeks, hungry for promised treasure and glory. Among them Achilles, the greatest of all warriors, king of the Myrmidones, son of the nymph Thetis. Rather than standing idle under the invincible Trojan walls, he led his men against neighboring towns and cities, which fell to his sword like weeds to a scythe. In 3 years, Achilles conquered 12 cities, which he claimed and plundered, begrudgingly sharing the loot with Agamemnon. Everything changed the day he came to the outskirts of Lyrnessos.
Achilles, look. Lyrnessos. Their warehouses are full of grain.
Let's just take what we need and not dally among farmers.
It is said these lands belong to the son of the goddess Aphrodite.
Will he fight alone, or bring his mother along?
Greek raiders! Warn the city!
Look, Achilles, it's Aeneas. Be wary, there stands the son of an Olympian.
Achilles, king of the Myrmidones, why do you harm the people of this land? They have done you no harm.
They have allied themselves against history. A grievous mistake.
History is yet to be made, Achilles. Achilles, your cruelty will earn you only infamy and death! And all of Dardania! Damn you, son of Tethys. May the gods bring you a cruel end.
Run, coward. Your land and its riches are mine. And the gods are silenced!
Achilles! We must take the center of the city, but we must not forget to secure the supplies stored in the granaries. Those are the main barracks! That must be their main storehouse. Those supplies will prove invaluable. So, this is where they fall. No one escapes!
Your lord Aeneas fled from my blade. No one comes to protect you. Your city and everything in it are forfeit.
I will drive you away with my own hands if I must.
Drop your sword!
Never! I will not live as a slave.
Drop your sword!
Never! I will not live as a slave.
A brave man. And a foolish one. I gave him the choice to live. He refused it.
Monster! Damned be the womb that bore you!
Measure your words well, woman. For my mother is a favorite of Zeus.
You shame her! For you are nothing but a murderer of farmers and old men!
I would have spared him had he yielded.
You wield your sword as if it were a beacon of justice, and hide your cruelty under the robe of might. I know who you are, Achilles, and I now know what you are. I too am not afraid of you. I too will not bow to you. Finish me off like you did that old man. It will be easier, for I carry no weapons.
She is mine. See that no one claims her.